Hello there, I'm Josh, this is Alex, we are the target audience. Content is made for absolutely everybody, but we think it's specifically made for us, and we hope it's made for you as well. Today we're watching Firefly, Episode 10, War Stories. Does this mean we're going to learn more about the previous war between the Alliance and the Independents? Maybe not at all. I have no idea, because this is our first time watching it, and we're 9 episodes in. Last week we watched Ariel, not my favorite episode, but an amazing ending with Jane and Mal. And Alex, I gotta say, we watched the show purely based off of our audience's suggestion. Neither of us had watched or even really heard of this show previously. I expected to like it, but I did not expect to fall in love with the show as much as I have, at least through these 9 episodes.
Yeah, you ever hear those things where it's like, this might have been better if I never discovered it? You know what I mean? It's like I wouldn't have to deal with the pain when it ends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like one of those heartbreaks or something. It's like, oh, if I just never met this person. It feels like that, knowing that, it doesn't go on for 4 or 5 seasons. It's one and a movie. It's like, well, shit. And it's like, if we hadn't ever started doing this, we would have never known about this. Like, even us being fan of the original Avengers film, it's like knowing we never would have discovered this. So It's like, it's a bittersweet type thing, but the stuff here is great, man. Like really a hidden gem in the world of all the media today. If they can go back and watch, if more people can go back and watch this, it's like you're missing out, man.
Yeah, but hey, at least we still have, I think, 5 episodes, including this one here, before the end of the season. So if it's your first time here, make sure to subscribe. All the previous episodes are already on the channel. We're also watching Star Trek, the original series. We're about to finish the 2nd season of that. And we watch a ton of other stuff here on the channel. So subscribe, become part of the target audience.
Did you ever read the works of Shan Yu?
Preacher's back.
Fancied himself quite the warrior poet. Wrote volumes on war, torture, the limits of human endurance.
That's nice.
Live with a man 40 years, then tie him up and hold him over the volcano's edge. And on that day, you will finally meet the man.
The Joker theory. In their final moments, they show you who they really are.
I'm just wondering if they put her through this just to see how much she could take.
Certainly got enough drugs on hand.
Yes, I'd forgotten you're moonlighting as a criminal mastermind now.
They told him about it.
But I'm thinking about growing a big black mustache. I'm a traditionalist.
Oh, hey! Niska.
Is that the guy from episode 2 or episode 3?
Yeah, train job.
How you could betray my trust. Now we get to the real questions.
What a blade.
One of our long rangers picked up a reed. Might be Serenity. Malcolm Reynolds' ship.
Oh, this is exciting news. Send a team. Bring him here to me. We get to spend some time finding out about your true self. Are you familiar with the works of Shan Yu?
What are the odds?
Nice little tie together there right at the beginning. I loved how they jumped right into the stuff with River at the beginning there. They just dove right in.
I'm glad Preacher and Doc got to have that convo.
The pitter-patter of tiny feet and huge combat boots.
Thought she had to be in her room.
One of you is gonna fall and die, and I'm not cleaning it up.
No power in the verse can stop me.
These really are the genuine article. I can get used to being rich.
It's Jane being so generous with this cut that confuses and frightens me.
The continuity.
Whenever we get fresh fruit, they never just munch on them.
You know what a Griswold is?
It's a grenade.
Our platoon was stuck in a trench outside of New Casimir during the winter campaign. We mentioned that we were out of rations, and 10 minutes later, a bunch of apples rained into the trench.
Blew off their heads, huh?
Cap said, wait. But they were so hungry. Just little pops, and there's 3 guys that kind of just ended the ribcage.
Damn.
We can take a break and start thinking about spending some of this money.
All right.
Could have made more.
That wasn't a bad idea, Wash, but eliminating the middleman, never as simple as it sounds. You heard about 50% of the human race is...
So obviously he told Zoe an idea, and she told the captain.
Is there any way I'm gonna get out of this with honor and dignity?
You're pretty much down to ritual suicide, Lammy Toes.
I didn't want to upset you.
I appreciate the lighting change on this bright, sandy planet.
I love the fact that you two are old army buddies and you have wacky stories with rib cages in them, but could you have an opinion of your own, please?
Oh, man.
Damn.
I thought your plan was too risky. I thought.
Then tell me. I can take it. Don't hide behind Mal, because you know he'll shoot it down for you. Tell me.
Damn.
So what this marriage needs is one more shouting match.
No, what this marriage needs is one less husband.
Fuck! Dude, come on. Oh.
Tell me what happens for the rest of the episode. Oh my god. I have to go.
I can see where he's coming from, but that is rough. Especially when she's, second in command. It's like, what do you expect?
Relationships and business.
Never works.
Didn't Inara express a wish for privacy?
Oh, you gotta see who she's got. Oh, there he is.
Even he's interested.
We're all clear here, counselor.
Oh.
There's the twist. Seems like they know each other, too.
Oh, my.
Oh gosh, I we look so glamorous together.
Jan's gonna have to change his pants. Jesus Christ.
I can't even.
I can. Well, get it set, would you, Wash? We gotta get moving.
Here's a funny twist. No.
Oh no.
Didn't want you taken off without me. In fact, didn't want you taken off at all. Thought I might take this run instead. Me and the captain.
And I wouldn't mind sitting this one out.
Zoe, ship is yours. Bye, hon.
So, are we gonna sing army songs or something?
You can tell he thinks Wash is just, like, worthless in the field.
I should have done this weeks ago.
I wouldn't have been here weeks ago. You have such beautiful skin.
There's no need for the show, Inara. I just need to relax with someone who's making no demands on me.
So no show. Let's just enjoy ourselves.
Nice. I can't really add anything else.
Maybe I damn it, Joss.
Yeah. It was nice, though. Oh, no.
Where's Kirk and Gorn? Where are they?
Gotta be the same exact location.
It's gotta be. Or that bad episode that we always laugh at of the guy falling off the hill.
Nice to know you're still trustworthy.
I'm not so trustworthy. I don't want to see the money you promised me. So go.
Every time. Every single deal. It's the U.S. Army.
There we go, Preacher. Yes. Giga Chad Preacher. Oh, he's gonna need a spot.
Yeah, you're right. All right, he got him.
Jane, grab your weapon.
Why, what's going on?
Maybe nothing, maybe trouble.
I'll go with you.
No offense, Shepard, but I sure as hell hope they don't need a preacher.
3 sets of eyes are better than 2.
You just see me bench pressing there? Come on.
Yeah, he's like, you're gonna let this pump go to waste.
This is precision work. Sharpshooters. From the look of these wounds, I'd say a 54R sniper rifle.
You do a lot of shooting at the Abbey there, Shepard.
Rabbits.
Whoever did this, they weren't after the goods.
Such a strong continuity in these 2 episodes just makes it even more frustrating that they aired them out of order. Oh, his eye!
Oh my God! Whoa!
This whole captain thing isn't Zoe's trouble. It's the guy she never slept with thing. Tell Malik wish you had slept with her.
Oh, you want me to sleep with her? Would that make you feel better?
It might.
Imagine it'd do wonders for her, too.
This just like, I'm enjoying this storyline.
I'm gonna take your wife into my bed. I'm gonna get me a piece of her.
Is he making him angry to keep him alive because he was passing out, maybe?
I'm unarmed. I want to talk to Niska.
I always wonder in these situations how the low-level guys like get that job.
I mean, you see this guy treats the people that does him wrong. It's like, I'd be afraid to quit.
Run. Run.
That's 5 times what you paid us for the train job.
Oh, is that all the medicine money?
And to me, they are worth more. But sufficient perhaps for one. You now have...
Tim. You're going to ask me to choose, right? Do you want to finish?
With her husband immediately. What are you gonna do?
Is yours. We are ended now.
Oh, that better end any insecurity he has.
You should have some small refund.
Oh my God.
No, we are ended.
She really is a soldier. She's playing all this straight-faced. Oh, Mal. I'm sorry, this is your character development. Ugh.
He wouldn't break Zoe. He kept me from... I wouldn't have made it. Niska's gonna kill him.
Make it last as long as possible. Days if he can.
Bastard's not gonna get days.
What was that?
It kind of reminded me of The Matrix when they dropped that thing in his belly button.
What are they doing?
Fixing to get himself killed.
Jane, you've been eating that apple for 2 days. Put it down.
We're going with you.
If it were any one of us, Captain wouldn't hesitate.
Teamwork.
Don't the Bible have some pretty specific things to say about killing?
Quite specific. It is, however, somewhat fuzzier on the subject of kneecaps.
He's gonna do the Terminator 2. To shoot everyone in the knees.
Oh, was that Vera? Did he have Vera?
You died, Mr. Reynolds.
Seemed like the thing to do.
He actually died, and they brought him back.
We're set!
Okay, people. If it moves, shoot it.
Unless it's
pumped.
the captain.
Unless it's the captain.
Oh, there you go.
You're going to hold this ground. Understand me?
Nice bump.
This is fantastic.
Victor!
Oh, shit.
Oh, you're done. Ooh! Did my boy just take a gunshot and he's...
Yeah, it's like the hip.
Get
behind us, preacher. We need cover.
Where's River? You don't want to give her a gun?
She should be out there with a freaking combat knife. Oh, wait.
Can't look, can't look.
She's gonna run on all fours like an ape. What?
Run on all
big brain
fours.
time.
No power in the verse can stop me.
Haven't you? That's the best special effects on the show so far.
There's something the captain has to do for himself.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Oh man, this is like a Darth Maul death.
I just wish you'd killed that old bastard.
I got regrets on that score my own self.
Oh, he's still alive.
I hear you all took up arms in that little piece of action back there.
Yeah, I never shot anyone before.
I was there, son. I'm fair sure you haven't shot anyone yet.
They made up for his absence last episode. Holy shit. Oh my god, it's great. Uh-oh.
She's gonna start being on to River, like, why is she able to do the things she can do?
Did you tell her?
Tell her what?
Your husband has demanded that we sleep together.
Really?
Mal, come on.
He seems to think it would get all this burning sexual tension out in the open. I know it's a difficult mission, but you and I have to get it on.
I understand. We have no choice.
Well, something about that is just downright unsettling.
We'll be in our bunk.
Oh, hey, free soup.
I know I've said it a million times. I guess a good place to start is just set design and lighting. I mean, that has to be the same desert from all those Star Trek
Vasquez
episodes.
Rocks?
It
Yeah,
has to be.
that's got to be it, yeah.
Yeah, it has to be. This episode was fantastic. Action-packed, a lot of dialogue-driven, a whole bunch of different storylines going on at once, it feels like.
Yeah, I was just going to say, we've gotten comments that, like, the first 5 episodes, while, a lot of them aren't a ton of people's favorite episodes, they do the building so that these episodes can be so good. And I think this episode was a prime example of that, because we've learned about all these characters so much that you can take your main character, the captain, and make him basically vulnerable and incapacitated most of the episode, and you don't have to rely on him. This was definitely like the least we saw of Mal in the episode because it was about everyone else saving him. And all that stuff was great because we know all these characters now. To see them kind of play out what they would do to save the captain was awesome. And then also the continuity. I mean, this isn't the first time in the series there's been any type of continuity. It's been there, but it was so strongly tied to the last episode with the medicine and, how they're rich now. Actually, after that last episode, I had that exact thought, like, based on how they talk about money, aren't they basically rich from this? Because their job, was successful, and they do address that they basically are calling themselves rich. I don't know if they got that money back at the end of this one or if they're back to being, being poor again, but it's just so cool that they reference that so heavily, and then bringing in Niska, the villain that was already set up from the train job. So a lot of continuity in this one, which I really enjoyed.
Yeah, they had continuity a little bit last episode with the Alliance hunting down River, and then a different form of continuity with the villain from the train job, because, it's like, oh, he never forgets who screws him over, blah, 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 and you kind of forget about it. So it makes me think, I don't know, are we going to see Reavers next episode? Remember those guys? I wouldn't be surprised. It's so, refreshing to be excited while watching a show and get, so, into it. The whole team coming together like the Avengers, Joss Whedon's event, it's like, it felt like that, and it's like, oh, Preacher, isn't there something against, killing people? It's like, nothing against shooting them in the kneecaps. I'm like, yeah, great. River, basically being, like a god, shooting without looking. It's like, okay, still figuring that's fine, whatever. But also, never mind. That adds a little bit to Preacher's mystery. Like, are you really just a preacher? You're pretty good with a gun there, pal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like we really don't know his full backstory, so we got that to keep in mind.
We talked about how we missed him last episode. I mean, he just proved why he's one of the best characters, in my opinion. Like, got to see his backstory a little bit more, like you're saying, of the mystery of not only being good with the gun, but then also when they go down to the planet, he immediately was like, oh, this bullet wound is from a sniper rifle, like able to point it out exactly. And Jane continues to be like, oh, you do a lot of shooting, in your past? And he's like, oh, for rabbits. Obviously not why he, is shooting in the past. So opening up that mystery a little bit more, and just Ron Glass he's might be one of my favorite actors in the show. Like, his performances are just always great. His comedy timing is excellent. The joke he made there at the end with the Dr. Simon was great. So yeah, I continue to have him be one of my favorites more and more as we go on.
Also, like the storyline with like Wash being jealous and like that having the resolution of Zoe choosing him like without even thinking, like wrapping up that whole storyline and that motivating Wash to be like, oh no, we're going back to kick these people's ass. It's like perfect. It's like I want to see like the drawing board when they write these episodes. Like that Charlie Day meme from It's Always Sunny, where it's
Yeah.
it's like I feel like to be a good writer, it's like you gotta like have all these just bubbles like pointing to each other, lines connecting. It's like it's an unappreciated art, putting all this shit together.
To be fair, I do have one negative, which is just that the storyline with the female client for Inara, I wish they had more time for that. Maybe it'll come back and that character comes back, but I mean, she literally shows up for her first scene is her entrance, and it's played for mostly, comedy, with the rest of the crew members. Then they have really one scene together, which is like this nice scene, and then she leaves in the next scene, again for comedy with Jane, which was hilarious, was a great scene with him spotting Preacher, but then that's all we get to see of it, and I just wish, it's nice to see that character stuff, but I wish there could have just been more time, or maybe done in an episode where you had more time, because then it just leaves me with like, was it even necessary to have in there at all? You know what I mean? So that would be my one negative, but you can't fit everything into a 40-minute show. I get that. Maybe he had more plans for that, and we'll see in the future episodes. But yeah, that would probably be my one negative. Besides that, yeah, this episode was awesome. That shootout at the end where they're going in, I mean, it's literally like a Halo mission. It looked like they're busting in with the guns, taking everyone out. I mean, obviously they're not aliens, they're humans, but just the futuristic technology and everything. And then that joke where they're saving the captain, and Zoe's like, he has to do this for himself, and he's like, no, I don't. that was a great one too.
Perfect. I think that wraps up this whole show, where it's like it's not it's serious, but it's also like realistic, where it's like I don't have that kind of honor, like fucking save me, I don't care, you know what I mean? It's like there's no like that cowboy like he's got to do this on his own. It's like nope, just fucking kill him, please.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's one of the perfect wrap ups. But really quick, I totally agree with you about the whole Inara female client thing. I mean, if something was cut out, that sucks, but like the way it was left in, it almost just felt like comedy, and it's like because we don't see much of Inara interacting with her clients sexually, and the fact that just two women were left in, it's like, okay, come on, dude. Maybe for a joke at the end, like Inara and her client end, and it's like she comes out like, oh, what happened? Like, what did I miss? Like, she was with the client the entire time.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, and Mal comes back all bruised and cut up. It's like,
yeah, that would have been better.
You know what I mean?
I would have liked that better. That would have been good. Yeah. And
I don't know.
Because it's like part of me also was like they've mentioned in the past her like having female clients and like have hinted at that in other episodes. So it's nice to actually see that happen. And it is also nice just to have that representation on TV in 2002, which wasn't nearly as normal as it is today. This is kind of weird that it's this one scene in the episode. So again, I'm not going to judge it too early. Maybe something comes back with that. But and lastly, you brought up the Avengers. Obviously, Joss Whedon directed that. I wouldn't be surprised if one of the main reasons they chose him to direct the Avengers at the time is that he's just so great with characters. I mean, among everything else, the stuff there's plenty of stuff he adds to the show that's great, but above all else, the character stuff has always been what I think he's really good at, and that's why the Avengers is so good, right? Age of Ultron, not so much, but I mean, and his later works, not so much, right? But at this time, in his prime per se, I mean, I haven't seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer or all of his other stuff, but he's just excellent at making you care about fictional characters. Like, that's something, he's great at. Same thing with the Russo brothers, right? So, on display here for sure.
That's why that film is as successful as it was, but unfortunately, this didn't catch that success as much as we'd like it to, which sucks.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's gonna be our thoughts for War Stories. Let us know, is this one of your favorite episodes? So far, the last 3 or 4 episodes, everyone's commenting on, again, one of my favorites. It seems everyone really loves, all these episodes, which is totally fair. We're right there with you. But is this one your favorite, or do you not like this one? Is there anything we didn't bring up? Let us know in the comments. If it's your first time here, make sure to subscribe, become part of the target audience, and if you want to see our full, uncut reactions to all these episodes and our full discussions about them, as well as Star Trek and everything else we watch on the channel, and more exclusive stuff, check out our Patreon. The link for that is in the description.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for watching along with us. I'm Alex. This is Josh. We are the target audience. Content's made for absolutely everybody, but we think it's specifically made for us, and hopefully for you as well. Thanks again. See you next time.